NBA is talking about expansion right now. They could possibly add 2 teams before 2024. And with that, they have a whole bunch of lists of destinations. And of course, this is good for a lot of reasons. One, we know the WNBA is trying to increase its value, you know, and expansion hypes up a lot of news. And of course, you guys know what expansion is. It's when the NBA franchise, in this particular case, WNBA, is going to have expanded teams. And some of these locations include Las Vegas. Yeah, because isn't there already a team in Vegas? So never mind, not just Vegas, but like Nashville and a whole bunch of other teams. I'm going to get the list for you real quick. But your immediate reaction to the expansion teams?
I'm excited, man. I hope to see more cities, more teams. Right now, the WNBA currently has 12 teams. Las Vegas, Chicago, Atlanta, a lot of major cities, but we live in a pretty decent sized country and there are fans all over the place. So it's exciting and definitely want to expand the market for the WNBA. I would love to see another team in Texas, as I'm, based out of Texas, currently on the road, but it's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it, and I hope that this is something that they can incorporate and build up the market and build up, just the brand. It'll be good for basketball and good for the WNBA and all the people that they inspire, including us. So,
yeah, and these are the legit cities they're looking at. So Toronto, got San Francisco, Portland, Oakland, Nashville. So these are just some of the cities that they're looking into. They're like really realistic. So yeah, and they do this. This could be big news for them. The only concerns apparently is with this new buy-in to the WNBA. When you talk about expansion, this means a whole lot of more investments from those cities and from those areas. So when this process starts, we'll be able to see exactly what these teams are valued at. And once those numbers come out, it may lead to some potential issues because we don't know exactly what they're presented to be, what value they're presented to be, and what the value actually is. And we know COVID plays a role too into what the numbers could possibly be. So it's very interesting to see how this will turn out. But hopefully, the announcement of expansion is exciting. And this is just another step that the WNBA can do to kind of globalize its brand even more, particularly here in the US. So, but if they can go to Toronto too, that's like a global expansion. That'll be very good for the sport. So, yeah.
Toronto fans love basketball too, man. The Raptors have been very successful, and I feel like the WNBA as well will be very well and do very well and be popular in Toronto. I wonder what the team names would be for these different cities, where they would like coordinate, with, like you said, Oakland and San Francisco. They like coordinate with the Warriors and stuff like that. For example, like the Washington Mystics and the Washington Wizards. It's kind of cool, but we'll see. I definitely hope that the research is going well and they can find a good fan base and cities that are willing to finance and be a part of this. I feel like it can only help a lot of these other cities as well. So,
yeah. And the WNBA, they also have something called a Commissioner's Cup, and if you expand a team, and it could potentially affect the regular season tournament. So there's different things that would definitely have to be adjusted when this happens. Also, you can look at media. If they expand the teams, that means you get more media contracts, right? Particularly for those teams in those areas. It all spells like a whole lot of positives, really. And I'm excited for the WNBA. I think we both are.
Absolutely. Great exposure. And obviously with anything that comes with media, the NBA, or, big franchises like this, it comes with a risk with revenue and stuff like that, which has been a big issue within the WNBA. But I think this is a good step in the right direction. And if they're talking about expansion, they must have a good, plan going forward. So hopefully we might see a team near us. We'll see.
We'll see. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely by 2024. That's the timeline, according to the commissioner.
It's pretty quick too.
Yeah, and with all this expansion